All right. Hello, everyone. I see we are live.
Mhm.
I think we're live. Wait. Can you hear me? Could you please turn on your mic? Because I
Yes.
think I occasionally turn it off.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted to greet everyone and say that we are happy to see you. Wait, I didn't want to share screen. What's going on here? Uh, how do I add people?
How do you
Wait.
what?
Am I on the live screen now? I just
It
wonder.
says live on my end.
All right.
I'm guessing you are.
So I would just first thing to do. I would go ahead and go to MediaForum .bmslavic.org, and whoever watches this video, I want to encourage you guys to go to the website. And I suppose you're interested in web because you're on this webinar. So if you go to the mediaforum.bmslavic.org and you head to web development and security, web security section, if you are interested in these particular topics, you can go and you can ask questions here. So you can see that we put all our scheduled events like this one. Um, we had like we had one recently, and we'll have one more video with a recorded seminar from the media forum. And then you can ask your questions here. And now, if you have some questions and you want us to discuss them, you should definitely go register yourself and ask those questions here. So the topic for today, we chose to call it rethinking your website. So I'm not sure if you guys see me now. I feel like everyone sees you,
Sees
and
me.
it's like you don't say a thing yet. And
I'm just
wait,
sitting over here nodding and smiling.
I should definitely attend the webinar of the live streaming guy.
Mhm.
And I think I already said it before. Yeah. So we
I
show
think it's
you
just
now.
showing me. Yeah, it's showing me now.
Yeah.
Is it showing you?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
It says
Yeah.
live on my end, and I'm watching you because when it switches to just me, it just shows like I'm staring at myself. But I'm looking at you right now, so I'm guessing it's showing you. Just
Um.
do you want me to go run and get Matt and see if he can figure something out?
No, I'm good. I don't want to share the screen. I only want to share to make my video. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right. So, yeah, basically, yeah, it's probably me now on the video. We can check it. We can check here.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it doesn't work. Why
What
doesn't it work?
are we doing? We're doing this on Google Hangouts.
Yeah, we'll get better at this.
We will.
Yeah, it was basically you all most of the time.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
we'll not do it again.
At least it looked presentable.
That's for sure. All right. Yeah, so let's just head to the topic.
Okay.
Why rethink your website? Because there might be different reasons why you don't like it now. It might be design or one of the things which is very basic, but people don't really acknowledge it before they already need a new website, is that they're like when people come to their website, they get more questions than answers. So the website is supposed to give the clarity. So if people get to your website and they forget why they even got here, and they forget, like they forgot that even those questions, those answers they already had before they came to your website, that's not what we want. What we want is that people come to your website and they first get the answers for the questions they had. So we first imagine what would be the questions they have, and then they would get right questions. So we know what our target audience wants to ask themselves, and we ask this question on the page. So they kind of know it inside, but now they see this question written on the page, and then they get the answer. So there's just set up. So I just want to tell you that we want the website which works well, which works right. And what we want to do today is, I'll share my screen with you.
Okay.
And yeah, just this one.
Okay.
And I will open the website of Corey Remembers. So CoreyRemembers.com is our friend, and that's our friend, and she's making performances. Like, Mackenzie, can you just drop a few sentences what she does?
Susie Sondagger started performing a one-woman play on the story of Corrie ten Boom through the eyes of Corrie ten Boom. And she's performed for 17 years all over the world. We're just now starting to try and put a good website together in order to present her online. Yeah,
that's great. So we get to her website, and let's just read it aloud. Corey remembers the voice to the legacy of Corrie ten Boom. Great. Unlikely hero takes the unspeakable evil. We should want to hear her story. So some testimonies. Let's see. This is the partners. Great. Beyond the past. Susie, accidental actress. Yeah, that's an interesting part. Yeah, that's her on the left, right? So let's see some. Yeah, so basically, homepage gives us some very valuable, I don't know, blogs.
Information.
Yes, some cool blogs. So a few testimonies. I mean, by testimony, I mean when people say something good, or
the endorsements.
Or the endorsement. Yeah, right. We have video. We have her profile a little bit. This is what I like is this comparison. This Corrie ten Boom and this Corrie ten Boom. Yeah, I think I know Corey quite a while. Well, I mean, not quite a while. I mean, it's not even a year yet. So
Susie quite well.
I know Susie, yeah. And when I first heard her story, I first thing I was thinking about, one of her greatest moments through that time was to actually meet Corrie ten Boom. So I was like, how like, what do you feel when you meet someone you're playing? So this is the homepage. Then there's a navigation brings us to the show page. So we get this show. Oh, let me introduce some ideas. So what if we just create a mind map, and we would just try to visualize to structure what we have on this website.
Sounds good.
So yeah, if this is homepage, yeah, this is the root, right?
Should we have an individual tab on top that says homepage?
Yeah, I think let's keep a list, and this will be one of the things we really need this tab.
Okay. I'm gonna make notes on my phone because I didn't have a notebook. So,
homepage, it's important part. Homepage must be on the navigation. So the unlikely hero takes nothing. Would you like to help? So here's basically they state the problem. I don't know why we don't see the image. That's a problem. Like there should be an image. Where do we get from here? The show. So basically, this page of the show. So you want to hear her story? Okay. So.
And I believe the button that I want to hear her story brings up a form to what's it called? To book her show, to contact her to come perform.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So we will put, let's call it somehow. It is introduction.
Okay.
Introduction with CTA. CTA is call to action.
Okay.
Then partners. There's no Bible mission there. There's no Bible mission. What do you say? Adversary, or what is the what are those? The
endorsements?
Endorsements.
Yes. It would be good to have a page with endorsements. And actually, she has an entire folder of paper clippings of articles people wrote on her show after she performed different places. Mm-hmm. So if we could somehow incorporate that, that would be good too. I've scanned a few in, but she's got 25 years worth, so or 17 years worth. It's kind of crazy. Can pick and choose.
And share the wisdom. I'm just thinking, isn't that the very thing that we had here? So it says, escaping her hell on earth, speaking of. Yeah, so this part, same what it does, it's introduction. Mm-hmm. So it's like, so here we get this Susie Sundager. Here we only have the problem of Jews and how Corrie ten Boom was solving it.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't really introduce Susie at first.
Yeah, so if we could combine these two, that would be awesome. Just in case. So
I think that would be good.
Susie, introduction. Yeah, then we have Susie introduction, which is here as well. Mm-hmm. What do we get here?
That takes us to the About page if it's clicked on.
Yeah, let me just.
Sorry.
About us. And then the show. Yeah, great. Show what's happening. Choose underground accident. Okay, Jews and Christians. So much text. No one is going to read that. I mean, some people would, but
I don't know. I always felt like the About page was the area that you could actually spend a little bit of time telling some of the backstory. I don't know. That's always been my.
There are some ways to tell stories.
Yeah, concisely.
I mean, like not only text and
images.
Yeah, images, but it's not always the images you it's not necessarily the images which you made by yourself.
Okay.
Okay, donate. Oh wait, what just jumped from homepage? So let me come back to the homepage, right? So here we see the comparison.
Mm-hmm.
How can I share it? How can you share? I want to give. How can I share and clear story to the world? Your donation, no matter the size, make a difference. So here we get to the two call to actions. So this is call to action call to action area, I would say. We invite to say, I want to see the show, right? So from here we get to the schedule, I guess.
Well, I think click on it. I feel like that brings up the to book her, because nothing on the homepage actually brings up the schedule, as far as I know.
All right.
Unless I missed it when I looked it over.
Is that what? Oh yeah, that's another endorsement, right?
Yes. Excuse me.
right way to spell it?
ENDORSMENT, I think. Yeah, so take the E out from between R and E, R and S on endorsement. And that should be, yeah, there we go. I think. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, and that's it. So we get endorsement, and that's it for homepage. Okay, so from homepage we got to the. How does I want to give? Look. Coming soon. The video, see the sound of your dream and make a professional video, of course. Donate button, some endorsements, ignition is tax deductible. All right.
That is actually outdated because the video was filmed in Oregon last year and it's in post-production now, and we should have the full video. So that video asking for donations specifically for that purpose is outdated.
So we first.
So we need just a generic donation page.
Donate for video. Yeah. Then some endorsements. We got quite a lot.
There's a lot of endorsements. In fact, Susie was wondering if we could create an entire page separate from the others with just endorsements.
Your donation is tax deductible. Yeah, that would be possible. So this isn't just normal donation, right?
Yeah, I believe that's just a normal donation.
So I just want to tell something to those who watch us. Guys, this is the... Why do we do that even? Because if you want to come up with a good structure of the website, so if you want people to get better experience while being on the website, so like images and colors and some emotions, they do give some better experience, but they do improve experience, but it's just like, I would say something like 30%, and 70% of good experience might be brought by structured thinking, and when you do your homework and you think for them. So you're thinking through what question, like on the right, on this mind map, on the right side, we will have the... Do you see my mind map, right? Kinsey?
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
So on the right side, we will do what we have, and on the left side, we'll try to do what we... Or maybe we just switch it like this way.
That makes more sense, yeah.
Yeah, so we will we'll head from left to right. On the right, we will try to answer some questions that people have when they get to the website. Okay, I come back. Donation, normal donation. Yeah. So let me go back to the homepage. So where else do we get from the homepage? The show and about us.
Yeah, that's a donate. There we go.
Oh, I so much like this photo. Every time I see it, it's so much Susie.
I like that.
So it's the show and about us. Okay, let's head to the show page. So yeah, here is the page. Book the show, Corey remembers. Show summary. So here it's like be forever changed. Like we tell them, we promise them something, and then the joy of feeling. It's just some, I don't know. It's not. It's just some. I don't know.
It's a
what
quote.
Is it? It's
by
a quote.
It's a quote by a Jewish rabbi.
So this is call to action. Here we say again, same like call to action again, but some different taste. we promise they will be changed. Here they might be curious what was there about World War II, and then yeah, who is this woman? And here, yeah, here's another quote. Here's another quote. Here's show summary. Okay. So we get
I do have a question about that. On that single page, there are two, essentially, so up underneath the video, it says book the show Corey remembers. And then halfway down, it says book it a second time. Is that redundant, or is that good to have it multiple times on the same page? Oh, that's just something I noticed.
Yeah. It's not cool to add twice, like to the same page. I mean, to have two links to the same page, it's not good. So it's like, it means that you didn't make right accent first time. That's why you need the second one.
Right, so, that's what I was thinking, because I noticed there were two of those, so I thought maybe we should try and remove one of them.
Yeah, it's like, it's not like I know everything. It's just why I was just thinking whether we should use it twice or not.
Because I'm thinking it would be neat to have, you know, the information. So it's got the video, Susan Sondagger, who she is, some quotes. It has why it will change you, and then it has a summary of the show. And I'm thinking if we put book the show Corey remembers on the bottom of that page, I don't know. That's where naturally I would think of putting it. Sorry, am I being too detailed right now?
It's so funny. We just got. I just realized that we have the website promo video on the website. So we're talking about the show, and like, guys. So again, we could have awesome designs here, but if this page is the show page, and we get the promo video of the website, first thing people see on the show page, isn't that like
that's a little
mistake, a big one?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is we want to kind of like not have those. Yeah. So let me just make sure that these are two actual duplicates. Yeah, they are. Okay. So we have website promo video, free quotes, summary, show summary, and we also have some promise. Let's call it promise. And two buttons. All right. And again, we have one endorsement. I would say some websites they don't have those endorsements, and this is bad. And we have so much of those here.
There's a lot.
There's probably and it's not more. Bad. It's not bad.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I would say I totally understand that the design is not my kind of designs right now, but we're trying to ignore this stuff. So what we're trying to come up, like we are now trying to get the info right, and then we will of course design it the best way possible. With Velmatter is very easy. So yeah, show summary. Okay, we're done with this page. I mean, we're done with what we have on this page so far. Why don't we just go to About Us page then? Because we already saw this page from homepage, and
I believe there's also a schedule page.
Oh yeah, on the navigation bar. It was about us. Susan making the pitch.
Which page are we on right now?
We are now on the About Us page.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, let's just call it some story of how you started and manage the whole thing. I mean, I just look at the time and I think we should speed up a little. So we have contact us.
I think that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, contact us. And then schedule. So these are, yeah, what? Go ahead.
No, it shows everywhere she has performed. There are a couple of performances that are upcoming, though.
Which we never put on the website yet, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, what was previous 2017 show? That's great. So there is schedule page. All right, and then there's book a show. Yeah, here's the form. Booker remembers one show. Again, we have some endorsements. This is good. Endorsements are good, but sometimes I feel we have too much of those. It's like we need to understand the role, like, and use it right away. So it is book a show.
I feel perhaps that's why she wanted a separate page for it, because I know another actor who has a separate page for his endorsements, so they're not everywhere.
The timeless story. This moment, solo performance bring to light the late Corey Tinton. Oh, that's her. Is it? No, it's Corey McBride.
Corey McBride. Another one with the name Corey.
Okay. But the family wasn't the work. I wonder why we should have this here, but this is a timeless story. This is some relative, right? Again. Form.
I'm not sure if it is a relative. I don't know. And the last one I think is the media page.
Yeah, that's okay. And then we get to the media. I think that was the page I made for Susan while I was in their place. So we just put some videos, pretty much all the videos found on the YouTube. I mean, it's not all, it's just she wanted those particular videos to be there.
Yeah, she sent me a folder with all of the videos. She actually also wants to include, I guess part of what she wants to include is some of the history of Corrie ten Boom, as far as actual videos that Corrie ten Boom was in, actual sermons that where she was really talking. So kind of to show the real Corrie ten Boom. And I've got a few of those, but
yeah, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. I mean, that was a cool thing that you said it, because I got an idea. What if we put one of the page Corrie ten Boom actually? Is it like this, ten Boom, or?
I think it's ten Boom. Yeah, TEN.
Okay, I just dropped an idea right now. Okay. So we will definitely have the homepage anyway. And we will have donation page on the right. We want to have a media page, whatever it's called. It will be media so far. So we will have book a show page, definitely. So it's like I'm just trying to divide what we got into
manageable chunks.
Yeah. So I would say this is the real Corey. I mean, that's a great thing to create a page about Corey. Actually, not because it's kind of like
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, what I feel that I decided to. Oh, yeah. Let me do this separately. Questions. So I'm trying to come up with some questions. Who is Corey? Who is Corey? Why is there a show? Oh, okay. You can also drop some questions.
I almost feel like one of the biggest questions, and it's kind of sad in this day and age, a lot of people, at least here in America, honestly have no idea what the Holocaust even was or if it even really happened. So maybe addressing the question, that's something that's really begun to be prevalent here in America, that people don't know what it was. Some people don't even know that World War II actually happened. So it's shocking.
Why is there a show? I mean, for me, it was also hard to understand the format. I mean, what is one person theory? It's like I couldn't understand. So why show? Is it theater or something?
It's a theatrical production.
And then Holocaust.
The what?
Holocaust.
The Holocaust.
Because I thought it might be. So people would ask themselves, why is she important? So why is she important might be the basic question. Why is she important? Because she saved people from Holocaust. What is Holocaust? So yeah, and here we put the just like yeah, and then why is there a show? What other questions would be?
Let's see. So who's Corey? Why is she important? Holocaust. Why is there a show? Let's see.
So there will be two kind of people as well. So far, what I see.
Yeah, another thing too is, usually when there's a performer, of course, people want to know how good they are, but some people like to know kind of more than just the history of how they began performing. So Susie actually has a lot of research that she personally did in order to prepare for the show. So she has a lot to back up the authenticity of her performance. So it's not just some actor who decided they were going to do something. Let me close it real quick.
Just like this is just brainstorm. So I'm going to drop a few types of people that will visit the website. So we do nothing magical here, but this is the homework for making the website. Yeah. What will be those who want to decision makers?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, you too. Decision makers. It's me trying to. I mean, what I just want to tell you what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to drop some target audience groups. So,
okay.
Yeah, decision makers. So they would have questions. Wait. how to book. Then another form of this question would be, what does it mean to book?
Mm-hmm.
Then decision makers are those who actually book the show, and they can bring her somewhere. Yeah, people who have been to show, people who are told. These people, like these two groups, they will probably bring decision makers. That's just thought a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There will be some people who will never attend the show. I mean, if you go to schedule, you see like last 5 events they were in Germany. So there is no single sign of hope for those who, like, for people from SCS, right?
There's what?
There is no single sign of hope that they can attend the show.
For who?
For those who came to the website.
Right.
I mean, not everyone who comes to the website will attend the show.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Sorry, I wasn't sure what you meant. Okay, that makes sense. And part of that too, we're trying to start to build kind of a target audience with Facebook too. So we'd like to show on the website or include on the website that we also have a Facebook page, just to kind of integrate those two.
Yeah, so we actually have three groups right now. People who they already have been to the show, and they head to the website. They already have been to the show. Like, what else can you give them? It's like they want to get more about to learn about Suzy, and they want to learn more about Holocaust maybe, and Corrie ten Boom, of course. I mean, about Corrie ten Boom, the first one.
Invite her to perform at another place. That's actually how one of the local theaters ended up inviting her. Someone invited them to a church that she had performed at, and they remembered it, so they invited her to their theater.
Learn more about Corrie. Is it Corrie like this? I always forget.
It's RRIE.
Yeah, they already in the show, so they want to learn more about Corrie, learn more about Holocaust, and might want to understand what has been to book Suzy. Yeah, so those who they so for example, you've been to the performance, and then we were on the call, and then you say, hey, there was nice performance, so go to the website, it's awesome. So they come to the website, and they will not ever attend the show. So they understand that, I don't know, so far we only like Suzy, like there is no 10 Suzys, right? It's only, she's like a rock star. If she's in Europe like for 3 months, there is no chance to attend her concert, whatever, in the next 3 months in the United States. So yeah, there is people from Kazakhstan who just have no chance ever to attend it. So I still keep this option. They will never attend the show. So
and that's what's really neat about the video that they recorded or filmed professionally in Oregon, because once we have it out of post, we will be making it available for digital download. So anyone who has access to a computer in any country can purchase it if they would like to. So
yeah, they want to see some yeah, they want to see, they actually they want to watch actual performance online. I think we should put here, learn more about.
I feel one thing we should definitely add, Mark, is a section for people to purchase. She actually recorded an audio book of her reading The Hiding Place as with the accent and everything of Corrie ten Boom. And that's available right now. We're selling that one through Amazon. But once the
Audible?
No, it's through Amazon. There is another one through Audible. And then there's that one has sermons that she recorded in Corey's voice. And then there's another one, once the video comes out, we'll be wanting to make that available on her website as well.
Okay. So
kind of a shop page.
I wouldn't say it's a shop page because it's not a cool idea to sell your audiobook through the website like directly.
At least to provide the links where people can find it.
Yeah, it's like if we would, that's why I put it on the media so far, because there would be audiobook which is not free, and there would be pretend videos which are free, like from YouTube, for example. For free, the main video of performance for purchase.
Right, so not a real shop page, but at least where people can find it if they're looking for it.
Yeah. So we'll try their best to get this show. So they want to do the schedule. And yeah, all right. So the decision makers, they want to, what would be like?
They would actually book the show.
Yeah, they would actually book the show as well. And I mean, what question? I mean, what does, because it's hard. I remember when Susan went to Russia, it was a big thing. It's like you need some people to help everything. So
right, you need a crew.
There's so much job done before she even came to Russia. So that's important for decision makers. It's not just fill the form and decide everything on email.
Right. So it's like that you need a production team, you need a tech crew, you need what else? Transportation, all of that. Lodging.
Yeah, so basically, so you guys see, we just brainstormed on two big topics. Who are those people who will who will come to the website, and what are some questions they would ask themselves? And I think these parts are the questions. Yeah. So I think, what is their show? People who have been to the show. These people already know about format. They know what it means. One human theater, and these people, they really want to understand what is this format, because I don't know what about you, but I never ever before heard about this format.
About a one woman show or one person show. Yeah, I didn't know. Apparently it's there's a lot of people who do it. There's actually an entire event in New York City with one person performers. So, but yeah, it's kind of a new concept almost. So
basically, got the 3 big groups. It might be that we figure out one more group, so we don't want to remove this mind map file because we'll probably use it again. But now we have the people who like who already have been to the show, people who haven't to the show, and then the decision makers who they probably have, like, maybe they went to the show, but maybe someone told them. So they might be one of these groups first, but at some point we separate them because we value them a lot. These people are who make the way farther for Tuesday. So these are people who produce thousands of those.
The producers.
Yeah, kind of. So basically, you guys see, we spent something like, I would say maybe not 50 minutes, but it was 40 minutes definitely. And we have 3 groups when descend. We know exactly what our website looks like, so we can go and without images or anything, we can see that the homepage has, like, we see that endorsements are pretty much everywhere. And then we can understand that we already have all the parts of the website here. So if you think of homepage, you don't have to go to homepage. You just think it here, and you see that there is quite a few CTAs. So now, for example, I wouldn't recommend to start with homepage, because homepage is like it's like table of content. Okay, if the navigation bar is actual table of contents, the homepage is like first, when you buy a magazine, there is first page where, like, the actual front page, there is some image, and then most of the time there are featured articles. So people who are interested in some topic they will pick it there. They will see this little featured article, and they will go into the middle of the magazine right away and read it. So it's like homepage is the moment when we separate these 3 groups. We definitely have to separate them in this moment. So there must be something that this particular group will react on, and this particular group will react on, or this. So there at least must be 3 triggers which would bring these people to their answers. So, and there's Corey ten Boom story, the real core. I mean, and we might want, like, because we don't only serve these people, we also have the ministry. So we might want to use this page we want to tell something to everyone who comes. So we want to tell it to Google as well. So if someone ever Googles Holocaust or Corey ten Boom, he heard, because she's quite famous. So that would be actual story, because you dropped this idea. So you see, guys, how it's important. So it's so much easy for the flow of ideas when you use mind maps. It's like it was a simple idea of McKinsey, and we now have, because it's actual ministry page. There's no
one question.
Yeah,
what
sure.
did you use to create the mind map?
I'm on Mac, and the app is called MindNote Pro. But,
MindNote Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, MindNote. Okay.
But the thing is, the actual concept of mind map is so wide. Like, you can get it anywhere. So we just go to Google.
Right. I just wonder what specifically you were using.
Free online mind map tool. So whatever, mind map, and like sometimes you want to collaborate on those, and there are some very awesome services to let you do that. So I might want to find one to advise to everyone, but I'm not sure yet.
Well, we can put that in notes later.
Book a show. We now know that there are, like, these groups, they want the answer, what does it mean to book a show? So book a show will definitely have explanation of what is needed to order a show. And then, yeah, because these two, like, these people will not head to this page right away, but these people will. So yeah, but both of them will end up on this page. So the nation page, it's simple. I would say one thing I saw, it's like, of course I understand that they wanted to put the, wait, where's they? Yeah, here. They wanted to collect some money for this video, but most of the time you have donation page, very simple. You like, you don't want to, how to say, people end up here and they are not getting convinced here because they already clicked the donate button. Why do you convince them again? So you don't have to continue convincing them.
Right.
You better keep it as simple as possible so they wouldn't get lost on this page. So, for example, the page contact us, it's just like useless page because you don't need, you see there's a whole page, there's one place used in navigation bar, and there is like one almost empty page with 3 fields. So the donation page must be that simple because you already decided to donate. You just have to put the info and then you send your money. But what I would suggest is to have the contact us form on every page down here next to the bottom navigation. We free space here. Whenever people decide to contact us, they just post a message. So on whichever page they are, and like I just wanted to compare the donate page and the ask page. So yeah, we're here. Donation page. Yeah, and media. So this is just like what we got so far here. It only got out of these audiences. And next thing I would do, I would just go onto the list here, what we already have, and I would think what else I want to have here. Because even if we just put this, it will be good enough website for conversion. So there will be a lot of people who will learn the story of Corey. Oh, but we forgot the show page, I think. Because book a show, it means, yeah. So
the show page should have information specifically about the show.
Page. And one thing I really liked it is the About Us page. Wait. Yeah, we got to have it. So you see, guys, we all got it, but I quickly found it on the left side. So yeah, so About Us and the show pages. Yeah, so now from the left, we just continue and put the actual like contents. Yeah, I will just go ahead and comment some things. Very simple. Because we will, guys, we're not just playing. We will actually make this website to the best. Like I call it. It will look $1 million. So that's what I call it when you can't think of adding anything. It's just awesome and it works. So that's what we want to do with this website. Very simple and clean page. Person is already convinced. Just for them. Yeah. So we can't do everything in 1 hour. So I would say next thing you guys should do, and we will do that like not on the podcast, we will go ahead and get everything we need from left side to the right side. Not everything we want or everything we have already. We don't want to have endorsement on every page. We don't want to have double call to actions on every page. We know that we want to have call to action, and we will decide on which page will be the biggest one and which will be the page of action. So we'll do this, and then next time we meet again, you guys will see the grown plan on the right side. So these 3 audiences we separated for us, they will get satisfied through going to this website. And I encourage you guys to open the mediaforum.bmslavic.org. I'm so sorry that this video was not working on the website, but the smartest of you would click, they would head to YouTube. For some reason, YouTube says that I prohibited watching on the on-site streams. I did not on purpose. I will definitely fix it. But anyway, you will get the recording here. So what I ask you to do, go ahead on the homepage and you can register yourself and ask some questions which you want. Like you can open a new discussion here, which apps you can use for mind mapping. You can ask some things about like next stage. You can maybe drop some ideas what we talk about during that next webinar. I think we'll do it like in a week or so. Maybe somewhere in the middle of the week, we might want to do a set part because we want to finish this website as soon as possible.
Yes.
But you guys stay tuned website, of course, and stay tuned on Facebook. We got a Facebook page for you to get notified about everything. Yeah, and you guys are awesome. I really thank you for your desire to serve God and to improve your websites. I really hope that you benefit from what we do, and I hope one day we'll all see the results, the fruits. Yeah, I think that's a good place to finish for the day. Oh my God! Stop sharing. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm still live.
We'll say bye.
Huh? Okay.
All
right. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you for